for a recount, and she got it today, but a second vote tally failed to change the outcome of the mayoral election, still showing Keisha Lance Bottoms finished first.
Yeah, but there may still be a reason that Norwood hasn't given up. Our Morse Diggs tells us she now has another issue to challenge, which could go before a judge. And Morse, could she be headed to court as well?
Well, she strongly suggested that, the issue being annexation. Here's the issue. Did several hundred voters on the south side of Atlanta go to the polls and illegally vote? Give or take 90 minutes, that was how long it took for Fulton election officials to tabulate for a second time the Atlanta voters' decision on who they want to be their next mayor. Keisha Bottoms won, and the recount requested by Mary Norwood ended in a net change of a single vote. Not satisfactory, said Norwood afterward, who wanted several hundred paper ballots inspected and hand recounted.
My hope is that today we could have sped up this process by having those additional elements inspected, but they were not. So that's why we will move on to the next step in the process.
You'll be prepared to go to court.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Miss Norwood seems to think that you guys did less than what she would like to see as a thorough recount.
We conducted the recount as prescribed by law, and that's what we're required to do, and that's what we did.
But it's not over yet for Norwood. While the recounting was still underway, she brought up a way she thinks some ballots should never have been included in the first place. That has to do with a recent city annexation and whether several hundred citizens should have been brought inside the city.
What we understand is that residents lawfully thought that they could vote, of course, but the Supreme Court has decided that that is not the case.
Do you know about how many votes we're talking about?
We know there's several hundred. All of that's got to be reviewed.
And Loch Lomond is probably a pretty heavy Keisha Bottoms area.
We don't know who voted for whom.